Ann from West Houston has a question about soffit vents.
She wonders why.
I wonder why, too, so tell me.
I'm going to tell you.
You're the one who knows the question.
Well, she wrote it. It's right there on my prompter.
Oh.
Ann writes, my husband got a bid to install soffits at the eaves of our one-story, 2,200 square foot house. 4 of them, front and back. We have 2 of those, she describes, self-rotating exhaust things.
They're happy dancers.
On the roof. That's it. Anyway, she says, our home was built back in 71. Well, since we installed a new AC about 18 months ago, she says, we haven't had an electric bill over $100.
Good for you.
No kidding. My husband says they'll reduce the heat in the attic. Who cares, she writes. Ann wants to know, what's the dang deal with soffit vents, Tom?
Well, houses, usually we put soffit vents in, ridge vents, insulation, radiant barriers, good air conditioning systems to reduce our energy bills. Right now, energy is rather inexpensive, and the new air conditioning systems are coming out are so efficient, your refrigerator that's 10 years old probably uses more electricity. So, in a way, I like her question, because the house has been there since 71. Really, do I need to do this? Mm-hmm. You really don't need to. It's not going to change her life. Mm-hmm. It's not going to reduce her electric bill by millions of dollars. But what attic ventilation does is it releases the moisture out of the attic. Not the heat isn't a big deal. You're right. Who cares if it's hot up there unless you're up there? But it gets rid of the moisture. And so it leaves you with a drier attic, a mold-free attic. It keeps your insulation working better. So it does have a purpose. Now, I don't know how much the gentleman wants to spend on 8 soffit vents. I don't think 8 would be enough if you were going to do it right, and I don't think you have to do it immediately to save millions of dollars. But I think my best recommendation is when it's time for a new roof, if you ever put a new roof on the house, go ahead and get rid of the whirlybirds, those self-turning ventilators. And put ridge vents, and then you can have your soffit vents added. Then I think that's a better time to do something when all that big job gets to be done. But for now, putting 8 soffit vents in, spending money, will you see any difference in your life? No. Just not going to happen. So I like her. She's practical. And her husband just retired, has nothing better to do than put soffit vents up. So that's good too. I'm done.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
He's actually never done, if you want the truth, because...
Well, at 11, I'm done.
He answers...
on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, actually, 24 hours a day, he's answering your questions at HomeShowRadio.com. You can watch videos to answer the questions you have by going there, HomeShowRadio.com. Look under the Ask Tom tab.